What is up, YouTube? Murray NJ08. This is a new episode of Let's Collect Pokemon. This is a really important video here that I decided to make to protect you guys, to give you guys a heads up. And I understand that a lot of people don't know about this, but I noticed in my years of collecting, this is becoming more and more of a problem, and I want to bring it to your attention. This is only a very few examples of the many, but we're going to talk about fake counterfeit Pokemon cards, okay? Sometimes I get these in the mail from subscribers innocently. They're not trolls. They just, they're taken advantage of. They're being had, and it's got to stop. And some people come up to me, like grown-ups and the parents, that buy for their kids, and they're like, I don't know. What do we look for? They go to flea markets. They go to some of these dollar stores. They go to little thrift shops, vendors at a fair, vendors at a garage sale, at a flea market, and there's these fakes that people sell, and they're even sometimes in plastic blister packs. I've seen them loose. I've seen them packaged. Sometimes they tell you that there's a code inside. You open it, there's no code. Or then you have like this example that a fellow viewer sent me. The first thing that you look at is the front of the card. Now this is a real Pokemon card on the left. Look on the right. Look at the difference in color. This is nice and consistent. You can see that the borders are all even. Sometimes on each card the border is thicker on one side than the other. They don't match up. There's different variations in shade of the colors. I mean, look at this. This is purple. This is blue. Looks like whoever made this deck was running out of ink towards the end, and then they just got real sloppy. Sometimes the ink can actually come off onto your fingers, and the consistency and the quality of the card, you'll know right away. I mean, you can't do this to a real Pokemon card. Look how this bends. It's just fake. It's just low quality, almost like printer paperish kind of quality. It's real flimsy. You can't really do this to a real card. I mean, you can of course rip and bend a card, but it's going to take a lot of force to do it to a real card. Sometimes the fonts are different. There's typos. The names of the Pokemon are wrong. And one of the biggest giveaways is that not in this case, but the HP in a lot of the fake cards are high, like 500, 700. You're never going to find a Pokemon card that has that high of HP. That's one of the biggest things to spot in a fake. Again, the inconsistency in color and border of the front of the card. The best is these holo cards. These are so easy to spot. There's no holo card that has this pattern, a star pattern through the whole card. I mean, it's just fake. There's no card that has that. Okay, you're going to have that real high HP, and you're going to have this crazy holographic pattern. This stale, flat holographic pattern that doesn't exist in real cards. Again, you're going to see a difference in fonts. You're going to see a difference in font size. You're going to see typos. You're going to see that the borders are all different thicknesses. And sometimes it's so obvious that when you look at a regular card, because they're light in color, there's so many different poke order, all different websites that you could go on that you could actually get scans of real cards. And if you compare this to a real scan of a card and it don't match up, it's not a real card. It's a fake card. Again, real card, fake card. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see the difference on camera, but in person, it's like night and day. It's like, wow, that's not even close. And even like I said, the fake holographic patterns and the quality and the colors, But any average Joe that's looking at these cards won't know these are fake at all. But again, they're real flimsy, They're not made well. You can crimp them. You can rip them real easy. Sometimes when you rip the foil cards, there's actually foil inside the card. That doesn't happen with a real Pokemon card. But it happens a lot. Now, I will say, a lot of people tell me that they go to like the Dollar Tree or Dollar General, and for $1 they buy Pokemon cards, but there's only like 3 in the pack. They're real cards. I confirmed this with the Pokemon Company. I've confirmed this with Nintendo. I've confirmed this with the managers of the dollar store. They're real cards. Okay? You're only getting like 3 cards in a pack, but they are real. But I can't tell you what other stores that sell Pokemon cards if they're real or not. Most likely they're not. I know the biggest supplier of fake cards is vendors at garage sales. Okay, I was lucky enough to find a guy, a good friend of mine, that has a vending table at the fair every year. He's legit. He's got real cards. I do a lot of business with him. This guy's a collector all his life, and he also sells them on the side. But, I mean, you have to be careful. You have to either know the person, but you have to definitely do your research because there is a huge abundance of fake Pokemon cards out there. And those are just some of the things that you can look for. Some of the things to spot as opposed to a real card with a fake Pokemon card. So I hope this was knowledgeable. I hope now you don't second guess yourself. And I had a guy tell me, yeah, but they were actually in a real cellophane pack. I don't have any handy on me now because I threw them out. But they actually do make the packs, the sealed packs, almost look just like the real Pokemon packs do. It even says Nintendo on them. They're a little bit faded. They don't come in the cardboard. They come in the plastic. And they'll even say code included when there never is a code for the online TCG. And as soon as you open them, you'll know. I mean, as soon as you feel them. If you know about Pokemon cards and you've dealt with Pokemon cards, you know as soon as you smell the cards, look at them and feel them. Even you can get so involved where even, I get crazy with this. Even the texture of the grain of the card and just the pattern that the card is printed, I could tell a fake instantly. I don't even have to think about it. I know a fake, if people send me cards through the mail that they're fake, I know instantly that they're fake. It's just because I've been doing cards all my life. I've been collecting even before Pokemon, all the way back to sports cards. I was just able to walk, and basically I was collecting cards. I know all about fakes. So that's just some of the things to look out for. Beware, tell your friends, tell your buddies, or if you're getting into Pokemon, if you're new at Pokemon, be careful. Don't let the price lure you in because you're going to be unhappy when you get home. It's happened to me many times. It's happened to people that I know many times. And it's happened to my subscribers and viewers many times. Take care, and on the next Let's Collect Pokemon, we will get back to the regular series format of opening cards. Hope to see you again soon on the channel. Bye-bye.